Can someone please confirm if screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get started then. I have two virtual machines here. One machine is in a different virtual network, different subscription altogether. This is the machine we are talking about. It is in East US2 pay as you go subscription. Okay, this is the one. Then the one which we have here, it's this machine. This is in UT-Kloud subscription, and this is in different virtual network, different region altogether, different. Now let's try pinging each other, these machines. Let's try doing that. So this is the IP address of my machine, and this is the IP address of this machine. I am not sure if you guys can read it. Let's quickly give me let me check. Okay, so if I do if config here, I'll get the IP address of this one, which is 192.168.0.4. By the way, can someone tell me quickly, when I created this, I started from 192.168.0.1. Why am I getting the fourth IP? तीन IP कौन खा गया मेरे? कहाँ चले गए तीन IPs? Who can tell me?
It reserved
One
for
for
Azure.
DNS, one for DSCP.
Yes.
Network broadcast address default gateway
Guys, no keyword answers,
address.
please. No keywords answers, please. If whenever you are answering, guys, I mean, see here, I can understand your understanding is clear, but if you keep on doing this, you'll get into this habit, और इसी तरह से आप interview में answer करोगे, and which is not at all an acceptable answer. So the moment I say this, you understood the question is about, it's about the reserved IPs. So no matter कितना छोटा question किया गया है, you will have to answer it properly. The concept, you'll have to explain the concept of reserved IP. पूरा reserved IP का concept आप लोगों को ये करना होगा. Yes, so who can tell me about reserved IPs?
May I?
Yes, please.
The .0 address is reserved for network. It is a network address. .25 is for broadcast. .1 is reserved for gateway address. .2 for router, and the last .3 is reserved for Microsoft for any future purpose.
Okay, a little bit confused you got. I guess we don't have any .25 reserved. That's 255.
255, yeah.
Yes. So here if I go, first you just have to quickly explain it to them that what do you mean by reserved IPs, or what is it and how does it impact that there are 5 reserved IPs. This cannot be usable for any of the resources, and what are those 5 addresses? You don't even have to say .0. It's okay if you say that. Is also not correct. So the 0 is one for network address. .255 or 255 it's for broadcast. 1 is for the default gateway. 2 is for a router address, and 3rd is for Microsoft has reserved it for future use, troubleshooting. You can say this is sometimes router, or you can call it DHCP also. uh, it's okay, you can say that. I mean, they utilize it somehow, but you should be able to say this.
Okay.
So that is the reason I'm getting the 4th IP directly. So now here if I try to ping 192.168.0.4, and from here I'll ping 10.0.0.4. I'm pinging this machine and I'm pinging this machine. Are they able to ping each other? Yes,
No.
yes. What do you see
No.
when machines are pinging? You get continuous reply, and then you get some result that these many packets were sent, these many were dropped. So if this is happening, which means these machines are not talking to each other, which is fine, which is still expected behavior from them. Okay, see, these are not pinging with each other. Linux doesn't say anything, यहीं पर रुक जाता है, इसका मतलब ping नहीं हो रहा है. Ping होगा तो वो continuous जाएगा. Windows में you will see the request timeout or something like this. So here we will do the VNET peering. Now, whoever did not understand VNET peering, guys, please look at this once more. I did not plan to do this today. I just wanted to explain the theory part to you, that it can be done across subscription also, and then I wanted to tell you guys that VNET same hoga, you guys do it. But I see if few doubts are there and you guys are not clear. So let's go ahead and do that again. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to do the VNet pairing between this VNet, VNet2, though the VNet का नाम ये नहीं है, मेरे वाले VNet का नाम वहां पर कुछ और है, I guess, but this VNet and this VNet we are pairing with each other. One is in Central India, one is in East US. One is in different subscription, another one is in different subscription. So let's see if we can do that pairing. So to do that, I'll have to go here, click on virtual network. Select any virtual network. Which two are in question? This one and this one, right? We want to connect these two. So let's click on any one of them. Where do I see the pairing option?
Please scroll down. You will be able to see under below DNS server pairing.
Yes.
Left blade.
Here it is. So this is called blade. You can say at the left hand side under settings blade or panel or whatever you want to use. It's okay. Blade is a correct word, but you can say settings panel also. Under settings, you get an option called pairing. You click on that. Do I say any existing pairing here?
No. No.
Can I have multiple pairing, or can one network be connected only to one network?
We can have multiple pairing.
We can have multiple pairing.
What is the maximum number?
It's 500.
500, correct. Okay, so let's click on add. Now again, look at this very carefully, guys, and you will understand this. And people who are joining for first time today, I hope you guys have watched the recording. And people who have joined recently, now I'll be asking questions to you guys also. So please make sure you are understanding it well, and you are raising it if you don't understand it. So I'm hoping that all of this is clear to you guys. So where are we now? We are on this
Sir.
network. Yes, Satish, tell me.
Sir, there is a subscription level. You have said we have 500 pairing is there. It's for VNet pairing, or you are saying for subscription 500?
No, VNet pairing.
Only for VNet pairing is a 500 maximum, not for subscription.
Yes.
Okay.
Good question though. It's not that you can have 500 for all the subscription, all the VNets in your subscription. 500 से ज्यादा तो VNet ही दिख जाएगी आपको when if you work for a large company, किसी एयरलाइन वगैरह के लिए ये करते हो ना, बैंक वगैरह के लिए, उनका इतना बड़ा एनवायरनमेंट होगा कि आपको 500 से ज्यादा तो वर्चुअल नेटवर्क ही दिख जाएंगे. तो उसमें अगर आप पेयरिंग करोगे एक एक पे एक तो you'll be finished. This I'm talking about एक VNet पे आपको 500 का ये है, and वो भी कम पड़ जाता है. ट्रस्ट मी, वो भी कभी कभार कम पड़ता है. व्हेन यू सी द लाइव नेटवर्क्स वो भी कम पड़ता है. इसीलिए वी हैव सम अदर मेथड्स आल्सो व्हिच वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इन फ्यूचर. बट यस, गुड क्वेश्चन. द लिमिट इज ऑन पर VNet. So now where are we? We are on this one, pay as you go VNet. This is our VNet. Okay, so let's name it. I am connecting this virtual network, this as in this virtual network. This is, though I told you last time also, this name has no significance. You can put any name here. For your understanding, I'm putting it, or let's do this, pay as you go to UT-Kloud. Okay, now the name of actual virtual network is different, and the peering link it's different. They have no correlation, so don't worry about it कि यार ये नाम गलत दिया होगा इसलिए नहीं connect हो रहा है. Nothing like that. This one I have already explained. People who did not understand, please watch a video once, and who just wants people who want to just see the practical, you have to check both of these. The difference, why are we checking this, why are we not checking this, etc., I've explained it in previous session. But as of now, you have to check both of these boxes. First two box check करना है. Either you guys can write it down और फिर से video देख लेना, but ये कर लेना. ठीक है. Now remote virtual network, which is our remote virtual network as per the plan. As of now, technically कोई remote virtual network हमने decide ही नहीं किया है. As per the plan, which is our remote virtual network.
UTK.
So I'll name it like this. Again, not necessarily कि exact इसी तरह से नाम होना चाहिए. I can name it as A and B, and I can name it as C and D. It can be anything. नाम में कुछ नहीं रखा है फिलहाल यहाँ पर. I told you never to use classic. I'm sure classic आप में से किसी ने देखा भी नहीं होगा, यूज भी नहीं किया होगा, और उतना लंबा एक्सपीरियंस आप बता भी नहीं रहे हो। 5 से 7 साल पहले चलता था क्लासिक, एंड नो वन विल आस्क। कोई क्वेश्चन आता ही नहीं है क्लासिक पे, आउटडेटेड हो गया है वो। ऑप्शन रखा है बस किसी छोटे मोटे एप्स के लिए। वी आर नॉट डीलिंग विद क्लासिक, वी ऑलवेज डील विद रिसोर्स मैनेजर। दिस इज द न्यू मेथड डिप्लॉयमेंट मॉडल। नाउ when you are doing a VNet pairing in same subscription, आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना है, यहाँ पर आके बस आपको दूसरा वाला सब्सक्रिप्शन आपका नेटवर्क जो है वो सिलेक्ट कर लेना है। बट इज दैट द केस हियर? नो। What is the case? We are going ahead with a different subscription. So what you have to do, by the way, this error is okay, you cannot pair same network. Where are we? On which network are we on?
We are on PEG
Here
VM001.
और मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ यहाँ पर, किससे मुझको पेयरिंग करनी है?
Same
same
network से.
right, so that is the error it is giving, that आप खुद से जो है पेयरिंग नहीं कर सकते हो। Okay, so if it was in same subscription, I won't change anything here. मैं इसी को यहीं पर रखूंगा और I will select the different virtual network जिससे मुझको पेयरिंग करानी है। But that is not the case what we are discussing here. Our example for today is it's in different subscription. So I click on this subscription and now I should be able to see all the relevant virtual networks जहाँ पे भी मुझको access है, जिसको मैं VNet peering कर सकता हूँ। Yes.
सर उसको कैसे पता चलता, मतलब अभी हमारा कोई दूसरा सब्सक्रिप्शन है तो उसको खुद पता चल जाता है कि वी हैव टेकन डिफरेंट सब्सक्रिप्शन?
No. Could you not see? यहाँ पर ही selected था वो। This is how it was. You will have to come, यहाँ पर आपको कम से कम 20-50 सब्सक्रिप्शन दिखेंगे। You will have to come and select, and if you don't see that subscription, what will you do then? Yes guys, let's say आपको एक service request आ गया that I want to do the VNet pairing, I want you to do VNet pairing from this one। यहाँ पे तो आपने login कर लिया, check कर लिया, and the request says that there is a subscription named development. You don't see that. What does it mean?
We don't have access.
Simple. Yes, you'll go and you'll check your subscription, आपको access है क्या नहीं है, तो then you'll raise a ticket that I have got this change request with me, or I've got this task with me. To achieve this task, I need access on this subscription. Could you please assign the access to me? वो ticket उस subscription पे काम करने वालों के पास जाएगा। What will they do? They will check and they will assign you the access on subscription level. Network वाला task करना है तो networking के कुछ roles आते हैं, वो करेंगे। Everyone is not going to give you owner or contributor. वहां पर बहुत ही granular way पे होता है कि आपको इतना limited access ही दिया जाएगा। Got it? That is how you will get access, and later on again you will come और फिर आपको वो यहाँ पर दिखेगा। Then you will select that subscription and then you will select this virtual network. In this case, our virtual network is this one. And again, you have to check both of these. Is it clear? Are you guys getting it? Zareen, is it clear? Did you get now what steps do you have to
Yes.
follow? Okay.
Yeah.
Here you just have to click on add. Now what happens the moment I click on add, let me go to this one also. This is the virtual network which is in picture. इस virtual network की हम बात कर रहे हैं, इससे हम connect करने की try कर रहे हैं। By the way, it already has one VNet, though it's disconnected, but it already has one VNet. But what am I doing here? I'm connecting this VNet from pay-as-you-go. But कहाँ से कर रहा हूँ मैं? यहाँ से कर रहा हूँ। Though I'm on this page, but I'm configuring two virtual networks. एक इस virtual network को configure कर रहा हूँ मैं, ये वाला, और दूसरा इस virtual network को मैं configure कर रहा हूँ। और इनकी settings, इनका नाम वगैरह मैंने यहाँ से दे दिया। The moment I hit on add, look at this. Two tasks are being created. One is, look at this. This is being initiated, peering, and here you will see one more. It will appear in some time. It's already there. Look, and it also shows connected also. It happened very quickly. And it shows initiated here and shows connected. So let's go back. Can you see guys? It has started pinging. Has started pinging. So now did you understand that how do you connect two different virtual networks which are in two different subscriptions?
Yes.
Anyone has any doubt?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, if there is a different Active Directory will be there, so we can do pairing from this line.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. उसमें बहुत सारे steps etc अलग हो जाएंगे because आप लोगों को वहाँ पे ID बनाना पड़ेगा, एक level का access देना पड़ेगा. So when it comes to different Active Directory, VNet pairing is possible, but you will never see that, और इंटरव्यू में भी कोई नहीं पूछने वाला VNet pairing. When it is different active directory, तब होता है आपका VPN, which is our next topic. There I'll explain it to you in detail. But to answer your question, VNet pairing भी possible है across directories. Again, good question, Satish. Same directory, two subscription, possible. Different directories, VNet pairing still possible. As far as they are on Azure, VNet pairing फिर भी possible है. लेकिन कोई करता नहीं है, you will never see that because वो बहुत ही insecure type का है. यहाँ पर चल जाता है because both are in your subscription, both are in your active directory. It's okay. VNet pairing थोड़ा insecure है, तो इसके लिए हमको चाहिए होता है secured way, which is VPN, which is our next topic. But I don't think so I'll cover it today. बहुत ही ज़्यादा tedious और detail वाला topic है. So I'll give you guys a little bit of breathing, और आज छोटे मोटे टास्क और करते हैं. But again, repeating myself to answer your question, Satish, VNet pairing is possible. उसमें आपको दोनों एडी में जाके जो इंजीनियर यहाँ से काम कर रहा है ना, इसको दोनों एडी में एक्सेस देना पड़ेगा. जो इंजीनियर वहां से काम कर रहा है उसको दोनों एडी में एक्सेस देना पड़ेगा. एन नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स आर देयर, बट इट इज पॉसिबल. और उतना भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, उतना डिफिकल्ट भी नहीं है, बट यू विल नेवर सी दैट. व्हाई? बिकॉज इट्स नॉट एट ऑल सिक्योर. सिक्योरिटी बहुत कम होती है. दिस इज फाइन, ये सब कुछ इंटरनल है, मेरी कंपनी के अंदर चल रहा है, सो इट्स ओके. मेरे पास एक्सटर्नल सिक्योरिटी है. दैट टाइम योर data is leaving network, it's leaving your own network and going to someone else's network. और वहां पे अगर आप सिक्योरिटी पे कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर लोगे तो वायरस अटैक, फाइल जैमिंग एंड देन ransomware, बहुत सारी चीजें हो सकती है. सो यू विल नेवर सी दैट. वहां पर आप देखोगे VPN. So is this clear, guys, till here, whatever we discussed? Subnets can talk
Yes.
to each other by default. VNets cannot talk to each other by default, but we can pair the VNets and make them talk to each other. They can be in same resource group, they can be in different resource group, they can be in same region, different region. Same region called local peering, different region called global peering. They can be in different subscriptions also, which we did. तो यहाँ तक हमने ये 4 steps हमने कर लिए. I hope this is clear to everyone. Anisa, is it clear to you? Yes, Nirmal,
Yes,
did you have any
yes.
doubt? Is it clear?
मुझे एक डाउट है सोहेल. यहाँ तक तो मुझे समझ में आ गया, लेकिन जब आपने वर्चुअल मशीन क्रिएट करी थी तो उस टाइम पे आपने जो आईपी एड्रेस है उसको चेंज किया था,
राइट.
तो वो मेरे को थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन लग रहा है उसमें, तो मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रहा है वो आपने क्यों किया. हम लोग डिफॉल्ट नहीं रख सकते क्या उसको?
नहीं,
या फिर अगर
अगर इस
मतलब
मशीन का भी मेरा आईपी एड्रेस यही है 10.0.0.4,
हाँ
और
जी,
इस मशीन का भी वही है, तो हाउ विल इवन आई नो कि वो पिंग भी कर रहे हैं या नहीं एक दूसरे को? बिकॉज इफ आई पिंग माय ओन आईपी, उसमें कोई नेटवर्किंग वगैरह मुझको चाहिए ही नहीं. मैं अपना खुद का आईपी जो है ना हमेशा पिंग कर सकता हूँ एवरी टाइम, एंड दैट वोंट इवन वर्क. आपका वीनेट पेयरिंग भी जो है ना वो नहीं चल पाएगा ढंग से. वो पहले ही देख लेगा दैट ये दोनों जो है ओवरलैप कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को. दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल. And look at this, I can ping my own IP anytime. So if I start pinging and दोनों मशीन का सेम है, कोई काम ही नहीं हो पाएगा. If I want to send a file to this machine, इसका भी IP है, इसका भी IP है, doesn't make any sense.
ओके.
ठीक है.
तो आपने जब दूसरा वर्चुअल मशीन बनाया था तो उस समय पे आपको मतलब कि वहां पे दिखा था क्या कि वो आईपी एड्रेस सेम है करके, तो आपने
You
उसको जाके चेंज
you
किया
have
था?
to be vigilant about it. Your network team will always be there. You don't have to worry about it.
अच्छा.
Network designing जब भी होता है, network architecture जब भी
हाँ जी.
बनता है, whenever we do that, we make sure कि IP कभी repeat नहीं हो. That is not your headache,
अच्छा
but
अच्छा.
we make sure that. और इसके लिए
ठीक
कई
है, ठीक है.
systems वगैरह भी आते हैं. SolarWinds
हाँ
का
जी.
एक system आता है, IPAM, which is automatic IP management system, and it helps a lot. वो duplicate IP होने ही नहीं देगा कहीं पर.
हाँ जी. ओके, ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच. बस उतना ही कंफ्यूजन था मुझे.
What about
थैंक यू.
others, guys? Ashar, I know you have recently joined, but any doubts you have till now? Ganesh, Ilyas, Iram, Jyotsna.
Sir, can I ask?
No doubt.
Okay. Yes, Satish, please.
सर यू हैव सेड दैट हमारा एक विनेट से दूसरा विनेट बात कर सकता है. सर आपने बोला था जब एक विनेट मल्टीपल जितने भी सब्सक्रिप्शन मल्टीपल टेनेंट है वो दूसरे टेनेंट से बात कर सकता. अगर एक बार विनेट बन गया, कल वी हैव टू ब्लॉक लाइक अभी जैसे कि लीगल डिपार्टमेंट है एक विनेट में और दूसरा डिपार्टमेंट है दूसरे विनेट में है, जैसे एचआर डिपार्टमेंट है. सो आई डू नॉट वांट टू टॉक टू विद ईच अदर. तो आपने बोला था बाद में बताएंगे. सो राइट नाउ वी आर डूइंग और नेक्स्ट सेशन वी विल बी डू.
Why would they talk? What are you saying? Explain it. I'll draw it. Explain your question.
ये 1 VNet इज देयर, VNet 1।
VNet 1
बहुत सारे अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट, जैसे कि लीगल डिपार्टमेंट है, इन दैट
in
HR
1 VNet.
डिपार्टमेंट, हाँ, इन 1
Okay, okay,
VNet।
got your question. It's okay. We are going to cover that. Not now. We are going to cover that. Not now though.
Okay.
Yes, guys. Any other questions?
सोहेल भाई, मुझे एक क्वेश्चन है।
Yes.
जब वीनेट पियरिंग हम डिफाइन कर रहे थे ना, तो उसमें एक ऑप्शन था सब्सक्रिप्शन के ऊपर सिलेक्ट कर रहे थे, तब आई नो माय रिसोर्स आईडी, ये
हाँ।
एक था। तो वो कब सिलेक्ट करते हैं?
वो जब आप लोगों के पास एकदम प्रॉपर रिक्वेस्ट वगैरह आता है ना, इट्स वेरी सिंपल, इट्स नथिंग। ये देखिए, ये है सब्सक्रिप्शन आईडी। नाउ यू नो दिस, इसको कॉपी कर लो। नेक्स्ट कोई वीनेट पेयरिंग वगैरह कर रहे हो, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग अहेड एंड सेलेक्टिंग सब्सक्रिप्शन, 300 सब्सक्रिप्शन, उसमें आपको 200 सब्सक्रिप्शन दिखेगा, उसमें उसके अंदर 400 वीनेट दिखेंगे, एंड यू आर नॉट श्योर कि नाम थोड़ा बहुत गलत हो सकता है, और मे बी बहुत सिमिलर नेम है, यू आर गेटिंग कंफ्यूज। तो उससे बेटर है कि आप रिसोर्स आईडी कॉपी कर लो और रिसोर्स आईडी को वहां पर पेस्ट कर लो। फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट्स से दिस इज वन, I go for peering. It could be any peering, global, local वगैरह कुछ भी है। So instead of doing this, I can click on this. I know my resource ID, और उस resource ID को यहाँ पे copy कर लो। That's it. बस उतना ही करना है। मतलब ये नाम वगैरह obviously सब भरना है आपको, ये सब fill करना है, and then उसके बाद आपको ये करना है। ये इसी का subscription ID है होगा, इसलिए we are getting this error. Got it? So instead of selecting like this, कि यहाँ पर आप सब्सक्रिप्शन चेक करो इतने सारे, यहाँ पर 50 सब्सक्रिप्शन हो गए, यू माइट मिस ऑन दैट, यहाँ पर 200 वीनेट हो गए, और बहुत ही पास के नेम होते हैं, XY, लेट्स से UT-Kloud India VNet 001, UT-Kloud India VNet 003, 004, उसमें 011, 012, 01, बहुत चांसेस होते हैं मिस्टेक होने की। सो व्हाट डू यू डू? सिंपली आई नो माय रिसोर्स आईडी, यहाँ पर आके उस रिसोर्स आईडी को पेस्ट कर दो। देयर इज नो वे कि कोई मिस्टेक होगा। एंड इफ यू डोंट नो द रिसोर्स आईडी, यू कैन आस्क देयर इंजीनियर कि ठीक है, वी आर डूइंग दिस, व्हाट आर वी प्लानिंग टू डू? वी आर प्लानिंग टू VNet these, we do the peering between these two VNets. Can you please give me the resource ID of your VNet? So where do you get resource ID? Can someone tell me where do we get resource ID?
वर्चुअल मशीन के पेज पे मिल सकता है ना सोहेल?
सबका ही मिलेगा, विच डिपेंड्स कि मैं किस रिसोर्स की बात कर रहा हूँ। वर्चुअल मशीन का चाहिए तो वर्चुअल मशीन के पेज पे मिलेगा, मुझको VNet का चाहिए VNet के पेज पे मिलेगा। द क्वेश्चन इज वेयर। Okay, let's say that, but why would I need virtual machines resource ID in virtual network peering? वो नहीं चाहिए मुझको, but still my question is still same. ठीक है, I need resource ID for this. Where will I get it? वैसे तो VNet peering में virtual machine के resource ID का कोई मतलब नहीं है, but still where will I get it? That is the question.
सर आई थिंक वर्चुअल नेटवर्क सबनेट के उसमें क्लिक करेगा तो उधर मिल जाएगा।
You are already on virtual network. You guys are getting confused. Now you are on virtual network. Fine, tell me. Virtual network का
We
subscription.
need to go to the
Understand one thing, guys.
Resource-
Subscription
रिसोर्सेस में
ये जो है ना, रिसोर्स आईडी, ये किसी एक चीज का नहीं, हर रिसोर्स का आपका रिसोर्स आईडी होगा। वर्चुअल मशीन है तो उसका रिसोर्स आईडी होगा, नेट वर्चुअल नेटवर्क है तो उसका रिसोर्स आईडी होगा, सबनेट है तो उसका रिसोर्स आईडी होगा, स्टोरेज है तो उसका भी रिसोर्स आईडी होगा, हर चीज का रिसोर्स आईडी होगा। माय
So
क्वेश्चन इज
there's virtual network
फर्स्ट
ID.
क्वेश्चन इज हियर, यहाँ किस चीज का रिसोर्स आईडी लगेगा? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? रिसोर्स वर्चुअल नेटवर्क का या किसी मशीन का? किस चीज का रिसोर्स आईडी लगेगा?
वर्चुअल नेटवर्क का।
नेटवर्क का।
इंस्टेंट ऑफ सेलेक्टिंग फ्रॉम हियर, व्हाट आर वी सेइंग कि हमको वर्चुअल नेटवर्क, हम लोगों को इसका रिसोर्स आईडी पता है, आई एम गोना गिव यू रिसोर्स आईडी, सिंपल। सो यहाँ पर चाहिए हमको वर्चुअल नेटवर्क का, सो व्हाई वुड वी गो फॉर मशीन और एटसेट्रा? अगेन कमिंग बैक टू माय क्वेश्चन, वेयर विल आई गेट दिस?
Still virtual network ID.
वर्चुअल नेटवर्क आईडी है यहाँ
It's written already
Virtual
given.
network, virtual network ID and resource ID, are you guys saying it's the same thing? This one you're talking about, right?
पे। यस
Okay, let's see. So now we have our virtual network, this one, इसका ID है हमारे पास, and we're going to see that. Simplest way, इसी तरह से आप चेक कर सकते हो, and there is a command for that also. बहुत ही easily आप 2-4 कमांड रन करके जो है ना, ये आपको मिल जाता है। So look at this. First, let's have a look at the subscription ID के दिखता, resource ID के दिखता कैसे? Resource ID में यहाँ पर आपका subscription का details होता है पहले, look at this is my subscription. कौन सा subscription है ये? This is my subscription ID first. Resource ID ये सब मिलके बनता है. This is my subscription ID यहाँ पर आ गया. Resource group, UT-Kloud, India providers, ये. So इसमें इसको आपको कोई नंबर की जरूरत ही नहीं. इसके अंदर इसने इस तरह से आपको पूरा का पूरा resource ID बनाकर दे दिया. This is something different. You are not using it here. How to get resource ID? I leave it up to you guys. Search for a PowerShell command. Put the answer. One of you please put the answer in the group. If you don't find it, then I'll tell you. बहुत ही simple command है. एकदम one liner command है. Like we have IP config for IP address. उसी तरह से. वैसे you don't have to worry. इंटरव्यू में ज्यादा आता नहीं. Out of your curiosity, अगर आप लोगों को जानना है, do the Google search. If you don't get it, whoever gets it, put it in the group. If you guys don't get it, I'll show it to you. Okay. Next, anyone has any other question, guys?
Suhail, when we try to do the peering, the option that you said about forwarding, I see two options in when I'm doing the peering part.
Okay.
But I can only see one option in your side. So allow traffic forward from remote virtual network. The third one, the third checkbox. I can see one more. I can put it in the chat or something.
Yeah, sure. Or you can share your screen. Feel free to share your screen. Let's see.
Sure. Let me know if you can see my screen.
I'll have to stop mine, I guess. Yes, I can see your screen.
Yeah, these are the two options I can see there, but I don't see it in yours.
Which one did you not see? Let me open mine again.
Right. So I have one that says to receive forward traffic, and the second one is to forward allow gateway to receive.
Hold on, just a minute. I'm opening mine also. We'll see. The gateway one, did you guys create a gateway while creating this virtual network?
No.
Let's go to that virtual network, the one which is in question, RDP prod VNet. Why so many virtual networks, guys? As soon as you're done, please delete. Click on properties, subnet. Okay, I'm not sure what happened exactly here and why are we getting that option. We can look at that, or maybe you can just ignore it. As I told you guys from day one, that if we keep on doing each and everything, ये कभी खत्म नहीं होगा course, and you will see many things. यहाँ पर दिख रहा था, वहाँ पर नहीं दिख रहा है, उस subscription में होगा. We will focus on key things जो हमारे interview के काम में आने वाले. But still, if you want, I will go ahead and in whose subscription are you? Zarian's subscription, right? So whenever you delete, leave this virtual network. Delete everything else. Just leave this virtual network and the other one also. If you're getting these options, complete your practical. Delete the machines, delete IPs, etc. Everything. Public IPs I meant, and leave the virtual network. I'll see what settings it's different and why are you getting that option. What about others? Are you also getting this option? Is it only me who's not getting, or is it only he who's getting these options?
No, I was not getting that option.
I also
Even I was
haven't
not
got
getting.
that.
That's okay. I'll have a look at that later. So you just leave them and don't worry about it. Even if we are not able to figure it out, let it be. Okay. So guys, we are done with our virtual network peering topic. The next thing we have to learn is, I'm not going to do the practical today. बहुत ही लंबा practical है, and the costliest one of the costliest one, which we are going to do the next one, VPN wala, VPN pairing. But I will cover the theory part here. Okay, I'll explain it to you, and practical, we'll do it either tomorrow or next session, or maybe tomorrow it's fine because if I explain the theory now today, performing the practical tomorrow makes sense. Before we go there, I have one question. Now I have done the VNet pairing between these two, and I have done the VNet pairing these two. My question is, can they communicate with each other? This is not in question. Okay.
Sohail bhai, your screen is not shared.
Sorry, I think let me share my screen. Can you see it now?
No.
Yes. Now it's visible.
Right. So the question is, can these VNet talk to each other?
I think here we required VPN.
The first question is, can they communicate with each other by default?
No,
Whoever answered
no.
VPN,
No.
By
guys.
default, no.
Okay.
By default, no.
Yes. One thing, yeah, do not jump the gun quickly. VPN इतना जल्दी नहीं आ रहा है picture में. Don't worry. Right? Why do you think you required VPN? What is the difference between ये VNet उसमें क्या अलग है? VPN, when you were able to do these two VNets using VNet pairing, okay, आपने ये दोनों VNet को कर लिया using VNet pairing. Why do you think you required a VPN? What's wrong here? So if you guys were able to connect these two virtual networks using VNet pairing, why do you think you required VPN to connect these two networks? Different क्या अलग हो गया इसमें पूरा सिनेरियो में? What is the difference? दो डिफरेंट सब्सक्रिप्शन में है, they were already in different subscription. एक यहाँ पर है सेंट्रल इंडिया, एक ईस्ट यूएस टू, मतलब डिफरेंट रीजन में है, तो ये भी अलग रीजन में है, एग्जैक्टली सिमिलर है. सो व्हाई डू यू थिंक यू विल रिक्वायर VPN हियर? Nothing has
Sir, we
changed.
do not
Security
want,
reason.
no.
Because of the security reason that the data should not go.
No. Let's not get. Let me ask my question again, guys. You are derailing. Let's not do that.
Sir,
So my question is, can these VNet talk to each other by default?
No, Sohail, they can't.
No, by
Why not?
default.
No, they
By
can't.
default,
Why
no.
not? Why not?
They are in different VNets.
but one
I got
options
that.
are
That is my question. Can these virtual networks? But I have pairing here, right? I have done VNet pairing here, and I've done VNet pairing here. So technically, aren't they connected? Why can't they talk to each other?
Because we have unchecked the option which allows forwarded traffic while
Forwarded traffic,
creating
yes,
the
sir.
VNet peering. So
Okay, we have done that, fine. But I mean, why is there? Why do you have to check something? Why can't they speak directly? When I have made sure that these two talk to each other, then why? Why can't they talk to each other directly? Why did I have to check something or do something?
no, sorry, did not get your question.
So the question is same. I'm just looking for the correct
Because
answer. You guys
because
gave the
we did
correct
not
answer, but I'm looking for keywords and to on which I emphasized that you guys have to remember this keyword and you have to use it in your answer, which you guys either forgetting or
VNet pairing is not transitive in nature.
exactly. This
That's
is
the
what you
reason.
have to say, guys. They are in different VNet. Interviewer knows they are in different VNet. That is what he's asking. कि दो VNet क्यों नहीं बात कर रहे आपस में? When I have made sure कि ये दो बात कर रहे, ये दो बात कर, so why can't they connect with each other? Why can't they talk to each other? So the answer is, as Azure has given, it's the official answer, that virtual networks, they are not transitive. Virtual network peering, it's not transitive in nature. What does it mean? That just because you have connected these two, that does not mean these two will talk to each other. Your explanation, everything was correct, and I know you guys knew, but what I was looking for is the keyword. And if as far as I remember, in that session also, I asked you guys specifically to remember this keyword, if you guys remember that. In your
Yes.
interview only, these keywords are going to help you guys. If you remember, I've shared you one of my this one podcast. एक 4 मिनट का मैंने अपना ऑडियो भेजा था आप लोगों को, and there I told you how to prepare for the interview, right? There I told you that before you go for the interview, you go ahead and read jargons. More jargons you use, the more impressive your answer becomes. It gives you the benefit, it gives the confidence to the interviewer that this person knows. ये आप ये आंसर ऐसा लगता है ना यार तुक्का लगा रहा है, क्या होना चाहिए नहीं होना चाहिए. एंड इफ आई हैव अ स्लाइटेस्ट बेटर कैंडिडेट देन यू, इस छोटे से इसमें आई विल हायर द अदर कैंडिडेट. So if you want to for one application, एक जॉब के लिए Azure के, it's not only in Azure खैर, for one job profile they have 15 or 20 or 25 resumes at the end. Initially तो 50-60 आते हैं after screening everything. So if you want to make yourself stand out other than those candidates, and if you want to demand some package, you will have to prove that, and you can do that only by giving answers. There is no way that they're giving you a portal and they're asking you कि ठीक है ये करके बताओ, and you immediately did that using PowerShell script etc. and interviewer is very impressed. That is not happening. The only way they have to judge you, it's how you speak, what you speak. So the more jargon you use, more technical words you use, more precise you are, more Microsoft articles and their comments you use, release date, versions, etc. in your interview, it becomes easier for you to crack your interview. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now what we can do here is there are two options. If we want we want these two virtual networks to talk to each other, one simple option is you do the VNet peering and they are talking to each other directly, right? Because we discussed now that it's not, there is no issue that we'll have only one VNet peering. We can have 500 VNet peerings. तो मैंने एक इससे बना दी, इसको बना दी, it's fine, but I can create one more यहाँ से यहाँ पर, and they are talking to each other. Or the other option is you can check that box, the forwarded wala. People who do not know, go ahead and watch that recording where I have explained it, that if you check that forwarded box, then traffic which is coming from here, which has intention to go to here, this will be allowed. Why? Because you have allowed the traffic forwarded while creating the VNet pairing. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, guys, when it comes to VNet, VPN, this is what we are going to study. Now, VPN could be in two different Azure Active Directories, one Azure, one AWS, one Azure, one GCP, or one Azure, and the other one could be your on-premises network, as in your data center. Things which we discussed on day one, that if I have 5,000 servers, I'm not moving them immediately in day one. 5-6 साल लग जाएंगे उसको, तो आई डू नॉट वांट के तब तक मेरे 500 सर्वर्स जो धीरे धीरे मूव हो रहे हैं दे आर डिस्कनेक्टेड. सो ये सब VPN तब काम में आता है when you want to connect your data center, your home network, your GCP, your AWS network with Azure or some other Azure Active Directory with Azure. But we are going to do that tomorrow. In next session we are going to do some light topics. Okay, so we are not starting VPN today. See you guys in 10 minutes. I have to convert this recording. 30 seconds are left here. Join using the same link. See you at 15:45.